So today is 18th of January and the position that I had taken, I had exited from it. So I had exited at 18,135, the call of 18,200, and my entry point was here at this candle, 17,918, and I exited at this candle, at the high of this candle. And Nifty, after that, Nifty has went above 30 points. But my reason for exiting the trade was the option chain, because there are a lot of call writers at 18,100, 18,150, 18,200 and so on, and a lot of put writers at 18,100 and below. So that is the reason I didn't wait for my target. And another reason is that I had traded in Nifty yesterday, and I had booked a loss of 600 rupees, almost 700 rupees. So today I booked my profit so that the loss that I made yesterday could be recovered. So I was calculating my losses in January. I still need to and the profits that I made. So my losses are huge, but at this moment I am still short of 700-800 rupees, which I need to recover in the coming days. I started with a capital of 5,000 rupees in January. So in a 45-minute time frame, this is the scenario. So this was a very vital line from where Nifty took support. My stop loss. So I captured almost 200 points, but due to time decay, I could only get 1,000 rupees. But if I could capture 200 points in a day's time, I would have definitely got more than 2,000, 2,500 rupees. So I would not say that a very good trade. I could have entered here. But anyways, so our resistance is near this green line, is a trending resistance, and I will try to take a I will try to take a put in this resistance line. So this is a resistance line, and I will try to take a PE of 18,000 or 18,100 near this resistance line, and my stop loss will be this resistance line for 15 minutes also. So let's see what happens. And in case I get a proper setup, I'll enter in a PE trade. Otherwise, I'll not. like a double top formation or something like that. Otherwise, I'll leave the market today. So this is the current situation now. Nifty is at 18,173, and I have taken a PE trade for this setup that I got here. I got a double top here, and that is the reason I took a PE trade, and I tried to, I was confused and couldn't book my profit here at 140, and my entry point was 180 something. So I waited for this neckline to break, but the 15 minutes candle didn't give a closing below this neckline, so it is going towards my stop loss. So in case a 15-minute candle give a closing above this black line 177, then I'll immediately exit from my trade. Though chances are very high that it will come back, because the call writers will book their profit. A profit booking may come. So, and of course there is this trending resistance here that I mentioned earlier. So like right now 201 should be my stop loss, and 200, but I'll keep 189 as my stop loss. So 188, 189 or 190 is the resistance, the third resistance. So this is the third resistance here. And so like there are 3 points to consider, and if Nifty gives a closing below this neckline here, then it can come towards here 119, and it's almost 40 minutes left. And in a longer time frame, like 1.5 hour, 3 hour, already 3 hours, Nifty has spent already 3 hours in these 4 candles in this range, but it has not been able to break this line 177. So a downward fall could be anticipated, and I'm waiting for it. In case it breaks this neckline that is here, so this line here will be my first target, 149, and then 137, and then 117 if I get it, or else I'll exit if my stop loss gets hit. So in a longer time frame, Nifty has been consolidating, and I think tomorrow also it will, tomorrow is expiry, so if it consolidates today, it will consolidate tomorrow early in the morning also, and then give a breakout or breakdown, whatever it is. So I have to exit from my trade today only, because I don't think that Dow will fall again and Nifty will, like, important thing happened. Dow Jones ended up 400 points below, but whereas Nifty opened almost flat. So I'm really not expecting. I'm really expecting a flat opening tomorrow and a range bound market in the first half. So let's see. I'll try to book once it comes here. 144. So Nifty is trying to make a flag and pole kind of a pattern, and I'm still in my trade, and this is where if I should have exited, I would have captured almost 300 rupees profit, but I missed it somehow. So only 7-8 minutes are remaining, and I'll try to book my loss here. And the only reason that I'm booking my loss is tomorrow is the expiry. And for the last quite some times, Nifty has been opening gap up. Here, Nifty opened 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 again gap up today. Here, Nifty opened gap up. Here, Nifty opened gap up. Here, Nifty opened gap up. Like all these days, Nifty has opened gap up. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 is gapped down a bit. So almost 10 days Nifty has opened gap up a little bit on the upward side. So chances are that tomorrow again it will open gap up to flat and consolidate. So for 10 days Nifty has been doing this thing. Not 10 days, even more. So anyways, if I go into a bigger time frame, Nifty has resisted this line here. So still a bullish pattern, maybe a breakup on the upside. So I'll book my 200 rupees loss because SGX is also showing very strong signs, and whereas our Bank of Japan has also showed signs of strength. The decision made by Bank of Japan has also shown sign of trade strength. But anyways, it was a pretty good trade if I would have exited here. But overall, This was not a bad setup that I entered. I entered here. This was the first time it touched this point. Then the second time I entered here, and this is the third time. So I was expecting Nifty to come below 150. It came here, 138 something, and I missed to book my profit. So right now I'll book my loss and close my day. Or I can just keep my trade and I'll exit it tomorrow. But tomorrow the premiums will decay much faster. So 18,050 put, it's a long way. Yeah, so I'll exit from the position now, and let's do one thing. Let me carry this trade because tomorrow I'm not going to trade any other stuff. So this will be my trade for tomorrow, with the stop loss being this 18,189. And there's this resistance, so I'll trail my stop loss here at this green line. This will be my stop loss for tomorrow, and I'm going to keep my trade. So let's see what happens tomorrow.